Hello, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. How are you today? How's everyone doing? I hope that you're all doing well and that things are going well for you as you're getting yourself ready for this busy season. Yes, the holiday season is keeping us active, and hopefully, you've gotten things together. Well, I just wanted to bring back to your attention my amaryllis, the amaryllis bulbs that I had planted out, and they are starting to show signs of growth, which is fantastic. And then back there, I have my Christmas tree. Yeah, and I have Christmas ornaments and things, and the place is looking kind of festive, and it's going to be a quiet Christmas for me, but it is still a wonderful one. I'm just happy to be alive and well, and that things are going well for me here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. Well, for those of you who are new to my channel, hi, my name is Catherine, and I'm here in the Northeast, in the city of Boston, and I'm a zone 6. Could be a 6A, 6B, depending on which part of the garden you're in, because some of the plants grow much more quicker in other areas than some. So I just call it Zone 6. Hey, Yami, how are you? So good to have you come and join me today. It's so good to see you. How are you? Yeah, and so I am excited about today. Today has been really a good day for me, but also the fact that we are ending a good season. Yeah, I mean, this has been a good season, hasn't it? I think that this has been a great year. I mean, even with all of its struggles and the time that we've gone through, when I was thinking through it, and I really have to get going on putting some videos. I have been kind of slow in doing videos and things, but I have been thinking about the garden. It's definitely been a good year, yeah. And you all have made it so much fun. Gardening together really helps to make the experience more richer, don't you think? Because when you're gardening by yourself, it could get kind of lonely because you don't have anybody to share your joys with. But because we have this growing community and we're growing together, we can share our joys together with one another. And yes. And so it's just really a good thing. My children can't wait to plant the pumpkin seeds. Oh, hi, Francesca. Yeah, Francesca got the pumpkin seeds. I sent her out some pumpkin seeds. I know you're getting the glare on my glasses, but I'm going to try and divert my head some so that you don't get so much. I have these other glasses. I don't know if they will have the same effect. So let's see. Let's try the other glasses and see if we'll have less glare. Um, which glasses do you prefer? This one or this one? The purple. I don't know if the purple has less glare. But anyway, actually, it's which one can I see best in? See everything best from. But anyway, Catherine's Garden and Home. It's just been a wonderful time. These live coming together sessions. The purple is cute. Oh, thank you, Yemi. So I think I'll go for the purple. You're pretty no matter what. Thank you, Francesca. Now that I was asking for compliments, but thank you all both. I think it's really the grow light, not the grow light, the light is because I was trying to add extra light to the space. I'm still trying to figure that out. But anyway, let me keep moving on. So when I was thinking about, you're welcome. Thank you. I was thinking about when we first started, and when I first started these lives with you all. And I remember that day so clearly because I was out in the garden on the deck, and I wasn't really so excited about the lives. But I said, well, let me just do a live. And I did. And I said, I'm just going to be me. I'm just going to let it happen. Um, and so I did. I just went ahead and it was so much fun. Wasn't it fun, that first one? And I got so happy because when I'm happy, I start to sing. And at the end, and I said, come on, let's grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's garden and home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together. And you guys just loved it. Hey, Deborah. I remember that day. It was sometime in spring. It was just like early spring, and I was just so happy to be out on the deck, and to share with you all, and for the whole year, we all just it just got so catchy. I remember. Kiki was with us, and she says, "Wow, she's singing a song. She's got her own little jingle." It was so funny. I says, "Oh, that's right. I do. We have a jingle for this channel. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home." I said, "Oh, that sounds so elementary." Which, I don't know if you know my background. I'm an elementary school principal and teacher, and really worked in the Boston Public Schools. So for me to sing and so forth, plus I sing with my church choir and church leader. The singing music is a very big piece of my life. So for me, singing just means joy. Hi, G Mama Grouse, how are you? So when the song came up, it was just spontaneous. It was just like the joy that was in me just welled up into this grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. That's right. And you all have really helped me to just enjoy this year. I just really, really enjoy this year that we've come together, and how we've just really just started to create this garden community. And then I've seen how you all have grown also with me through this, and the things that you needed to gain confidence in doing. I learned and I gained confidence in doing, and we've all kind of just grown in this process. It's just been wonderful. So I gotta say thank you all. And so that was at the beginning of our growing experience. And then I remember too that you all helped me to even consider the it's a beautiful journey. Yes, yes. And even when I was discouraged, sometimes hello Sonia. I'm sung the song in my garden many times. You have, Deborah. Grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's garden and home. That's right. And it's just I was singing it. My daughter, she taught kindergarten, and she worked with the kindergartens, and she says, "Mommy, that sounds like a kindergarten song." I said, "I know, baby, I know." G Mama says, thank you, Miss Catherine, for helping me to be more intentional. Yes. And thank you for bringing that up, G Mama, because our intentional garden journal, you all helped me to create this journal. I remember it was November, my birthday of 2021 to going into 2022 year, that I created this journal. And this was the first one, okay? And this is 8 by 10, and it's the paperback. I did it first in paperback, and then they came out with the possibility of doing it in the hardcover, which is a 7 by 10 hardcover. And I just found it, I didn't write, I kept this one. This is my first baby. Oh my goodness, of the journal. So I decided that I would just, I'd keep this, as a, and I'm not writing this one, but then in this one, when I looked at all of the work that we did in the beginning and like the write up with you all and just being more intentional, as you said, like coming up with the gardening spaces and everything. And I was just reflecting on it. Now, at the end of the journal, because I started taking notes more and more for us here with the gathering together, I would write them out on loose leaf paper. But definitely, I should have been putting them in my journal because I did create a lot of space with gardening notes to put those notes in, and that's where those notes should have gone, right? But the plant picture collection piece too. Some people gather their pictures on Instagram and on their phones and so forth. But to have a couple of pictures that you really really like that you can print out and then put it in your journal would be much more, what I would say, much more easier for you to remember and recall. It would be like, aha. So like when I go through my journal here, excuse me, and just looking at like the pictures, like, our friend Brooke who loves chrysanthemums. And I thought about it. Well, I said, woo, I like chrysanthemums too, because look at this. In my journal, I had put down the chrysanthemums as what reminded me of autumn, the autumn garden, and so it was just really, really good. And then the lilies, I love lilies. So I had put in my journal the lilies, right? And this is in color here, in the spring garden. So this is in the paperback. The paperback, I was able to put in color photos in the paperback. Well, this year I updated it, and it came out. I finally was able to finish it. And Deborah, as I said, remember Deborah? Deborah, I gotta say thank you, Deborah. Deborah, you helped to encourage me to get it done, to get the next one done. The Intentional Garden Journal for 2023 is live on Amazon. Oh my goodness. It was today it happened. I was so excited. Look, this is it. This is for, if you go to the website, it'll show you. This is what, hello, Jane. Ring, how are you? Yeah, this is what it looks like on Amazon. Oh my God. You don't know, people. Yep. If you go onto Amazon, you'll see it. Even just go and look. I mean, if you buy it, I would be happy too. But just go and look. See, on Amazon. I'm on Amazon. Ooh. Look at that. You can hit it. And on this one, I have it in hardcover. I have it in hardcover. It would be in hardcover, but I also have it in paperback with the same cover. And then when I was thinking about it, I wanted to make an 8x9 that would be the same size as this, because this one is a little bit bigger, right? And I did a different one. I don't know. I like this one but I also like that one too. But you could check it out. And there's another one. I love the picture of the other one. I love that one too as well. I love them all. They're all my babies. Let me see if I can find it. But I'm just so thankful. I just got to say that I am just plain old thankful. Here is the first one. The first attempt that I made was with this one, and I liked this one. This was the picture of the first one. It's like this. It looks like that. It was my. It doesn't come out so good with me trying to do it this way, but the Eden Kleiman rose was it. Was the picture that I used, and it's called "Moments to Dream Again." Moments to Dream Again. Um, and this one's in paperback, but it's shaped more like this one. It's the same size as this one here, and it has the same sort of idea as this one. Okay, but whichever, you know, I am just excited. I'm just excited. I think that this one definitely is the update for 2023, and um, it is it's wonderful. It's not too expensive. I think you all could get it. It's not that expensive. No, it isn't. And it will help you. And G Mama says that being an intentional gardener has helped her to grow in her gardening experiences. And I have to say for myself, truly it has. And now I'm going to get it. Yes, Sonia. Let me know which one you get, because I want to get you the other one, okay? Whichever one you get, let me know, because I'm going to get you one also, because there's two of them. And I know you got the paperback one last time, right? You got the paperback? Because Sonia has been my moderator, and she has been so fantastic. Sonia has been faithful here. There are times when I don't say anything to you all, and I don't see you because I'm busy talking, and Sonia welcomes you to the chat, and she has just been so gracious and so faithful. I just really thank her for being here, and so I do want to reward her with one of which, if she orders whichever one you order. If you don't order the one with the flowers, then I'll order that one and give that one to you, Sonia. That will be your gift for being such a great moderator. Yay, Sonia. She has been here for me. Yay. Yay. But you could get the other one, because this is the one I am so excited about. You know what? This one, I hope Gardens Army comes on. I hope Gardens Army comes on. Bev, you better show up today. Where are you, Bev? Beverly. You know this rose right here? That rose is my David Austin rose. The David Austin rose. And you know how before I was talking about the David Austin rose, how I want to have a David Austin rose, and how I've told you all that I wanted to buy one, and how I've always wanted one. And Beverly inspired me, and I ended up getting Olivia Rose Austin, and that's the rose that is pictured here on the cover. Olivia Rose Austin. Yes, Bev, on the book, on my new journal, on the Intentional Garden Journal for 2023. That's Olivia Austin Rose. Yes, it is. Check it out on Amazon. That's Olivia Austin Rose. She made it. She's famous. She's on there. Hey, Rambo. Hey, Thelma. Hi, how are you all? I'm so excited. You all have really inspired me. So I gotta let you know that Deborah, last week when you said, "Well, I've already want to get it for Christmas," I'm like, "Oh my goodness!" And I am not getting this done. I didn't feel motivated. I've been moving a little more slowly, and you all have just been so good to me. You've been my inspiration, and I'm thankful that you have inspired me, and that I have been able to inspire you, and that we have all been more intentional. Rambo, you've grown Yes, how are you? How are you? All the way from the UK. He's come, and Rambo Greenhands. Comes on and joins us and gives his words of wisdom. It's just been so good. Yami has been here faithful with his hearts, his love just flowing every time. And especially in the comments section, he gives me a heart. And I'm so bad at just just try to keep up with all of the different things that I want to do, you know. And my life has been really rich and full. Everyone, I love you all. You're definitely more than just gardening friends. You know, you all are my gardening family. Yes, you are. You're my family. Yes, you are. You're my family. Good to see everyone here today. Yes, you all are my family. Yes. And so I am just really grateful. And I'm glad that you all could celebrate with me. And I'm really glad to see how each and every one of you all have grown in your gardening confidence. You know, I have to say that you've gained gardening confidence. And that we've all been willing to try something new to stretch ourselves and just to believe it. You are a blessing to the world. I am Revo, me. I'm a blessing to the world. I'm a blessing to the world. Yes, I am. Hey, Darlene. Hey, Darlene Brown, how you doing? Yes, yes. Well, I have just been excited about this. I really, you don't know how excited when I went and I checked to see if it would come live for today, because then I would be able to present it and follow through. You know, one of the things about intentional gardening or in just being intentional in life, that is such a powerful word. If anything, if you can gain from this whole experience of being intentional, when you set out to do something, to follow through and to finish it, to come to an end point where you can then stop and evaluate it and see if it worked and then tweak it and make it better. And that is what the garden offers us. The garden offers us the process of going through a process that you gather your materials, your soil, your seed, and everything, and you plant that seed. You're intentional when you're planting the seed, aren't you? Because you know, I am going to plant, you would say, well, I'm going to plant a pumpkin seed. As you know, I love my pumpkin seeds. You plant the pumpkin seed and you water, you give it, you're intentional in providing it everything that it needs so that it can grow. And then you watch it. And when you see it come up and develop, you get the rewards from your intentionality to make sure. And then, and it's a process because we have to learn patience to wait for it, to make sure that we don't give up on it, that we give it everything that it needs to have so that it can bear fruit. And then when you get the harvest, what a reward from being precise and intentional and determined in what you want to do. And that is what this whole idea of the intentional garden and the intentional garden journal has been for us. And when I think about it, when you think about the past year, my wonderfuls, when you think about the past year, what worked for you? Come on, put in the chat. What are you so excited or happy that you did that was intentional and you followed through and you worked for it and it came through? What was that in your garden that you were intentional that this year I'm going to do this, and that, and you followed through and you got your results? Put it in the chat. All right, let me see. Because I know I've been just talking away. Darlene Brown, I said hello to you. You are a blessing to the world. Thank you, Rambo. I love you, Miss Catherine. Thank you, honey. Good to see everyone here, Sis Sonia. Um, let's see. Darlene's Bev says hello. Hey, Sonia. Hey, Rambo. Hey, Yami. Francesca. Blessing family. I think it's part of my job, described as a domesticated engineer. Yes. Yeah, being intentional in the garden. In the garden. How does that how when you think about the past year, what worked for you that you intentionally decided to do new in your garden and it ended up working and you feel a sense of success? What is that? What is that? Aerial, aerial gardening? Okay, that's good, Yummy. I can check that out. Hi, Brampton. How are you? Hi, Catherine. Hi, Chet. How are you doing? Doing no dig garden. Oh, Rambo says doing no dig gardening. He was intentional about doing that, and it worked for you. Yes, you know that discovery. It first started off, I think, with the Back to Eden movement, with the chips, the wood chips gardening, and then Charles Dowling, he put it into the no dig, where you could just put the cardboard down and the layers of compost, and instead of making it a back-breaking process of tilling and digging and double digging. I remember when I first started watching gardening shows, and I watched Martha Stewart, and she had this section where she was starting this vegetable garden, and she brought out this big old tiller that she was just tilling the ground and digging up the soil, and then but she had also um, put out ryegrass or whatever, a cover crop, and she was tilling the ground. And then she had another section where she double digged. You remember that double digging? How some people, I remember watching Monty Don, and he would double dig and double dig up the soil and add compost in it and double dig and everything. And I was like, wow, that's a lot of work. I don't know if I can be going through all of this double digging, so forth. So when I discovered the Back to Eden movement with the wood chips and also with the no dig, it just helped to make gardening so much easier for us who wanted to garden. I have turned about 90% of the garden into no dig. Yes. And you yield so much more, right? Right? Yes. For me, wide row planting yielded better. Okay. That's good, Francesca. Who else? What else did you find this year? What worked that you were intentional about? That you wrote down, you got a journal, my journal, or maybe your own journal, or you wrote it down. You intentionally said, this is what I'm going to do this year, and you were intentional about it. And you got a little inspiration from me to be intentional, and it worked. What is it? Put it in the chat. Let's share our successes. So, what worked for you about the past? What worked for you? Um, Bev said, me too, Rambo. No dig, gardening for me too. Excuse me. Come on, come on. Share. For me, wide row plant yielding, says Francesca. I know for some of you that you tried something new. What is it that worked for you, that you were intentional about and that worked for you? Put it in the chat so that we can celebrate your successes. Planting more flowers has helped me. I'll be planting more. Yes, G Mama. I remember we talked about growing our flower garden, our cut flower garden. Yes, I put that in here. Remember we talked about that? What the cut flower garden and what kind of gardens we wanted. And that we were going to plant more zinnias, right? And that's when I started. You remember? Yeah. Rambo, Deborah Spencer. I need to practice the wide row planting. I plants too close. That's what Thelma says. Rambo says, and I lay the wood chips to help with the flooding. I always used to get, since I placed the chips about a year now, no flooding, and UK is known for lots of rain. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yes. My snapdragons didn't make it. Oh, that's all right. You could try again, G Mama Grows. I always overplant. Me too. Sonia said, I made a fenced-in raised bed garden and was able to eat my own vegetables. I also planted some flowers from seed. That's right. I remember, Sonia, when you're talking about the rabbits. Remember we were talking about fencing and the rabbits, and you kept talking about the rabbits. Jimmy Snaps are pretty hardy. Francesca says, always when I clean out my calf pens, I use the fertilizer and straw on all my vegetables, keep the weeds down. Oh, that's good. That's good, Francesca. But Sonia, I remember that discussion we had about remember we started looking through the catalogs and we were asking, well, what you gonna do about the rabbits? And you all were complaining about the rabbits in the cage and stuff. Yeah, and then yeah. Yeah, so you were intentional about that. You said, this year I'm going to eat my own vegetables. The rabbit's not going to have them. Yeah, the snapdragons. G Mama, what I did with the snapdragons, I had planted them in the jug, the winter jug sowing, and then I transplanted them in the garden. And it's not until the middle of the summer that I actually saw them. And I was wondering, well, what is that? What did I plant there? And I saw the snapdragons. And they were so beautiful. But because, I don't know, they were slow to come for me. And for some reason, they were just very slow in developing. So you're not the only one that had trouble growing snapdragons. I mean, they came, they grew, but it didn't really flow. Not like my Verbena bonariensia. Those, I did that the water jug way, and those just bloomed and spread, and I just planted them out in different parts of the garden, and they just went to town. That was one of my successes as far as growing from the water bottle method all the way straight through intentionally, because I've always wanted Verbena bonariensia, I wanted that airy look, and it worked so well with the cosmos. I loved it with the cosmos in the garden. Even though, now, for me, I love a full garden. So I don't really like a lot of, so my garden is jam packed. And so that's just the way I like it, my style. Yeah, so do try them. I never made, yours didn't make it? Oh. Hey, Thelma. Thelma says, I will plant more densely in my winter garden, my grow bottles. Okay. Yeah, mine never make it. I can try them again. I have a couple of seeds left, yes. Try it again. Snapdragons reseed this year for me. You did. They did, Thelma. Wow. You're fortunate. I planted lots of flowers to help with better pollination and flowers that help the garden to keep out pests. That's good, Rambo. Yeah, and then, we have the marigolds, the zinnias, and then you have other flowers too there. What didn't grow, what I grew but didn't grow flowers? I mean, I think I'm going to have a lot of it this year, is daisies. The daisies. I don't know, for some reason, the white daisies. I did the bottle method. They came up, they grew. I divided it up and put it in different patches, but it never developed the flowers. But the leaves are still there. It's bunchy. It's like a mound. So I believe for spring of this year coming up, 2023, that I will have the white Shasta daisies, the Shasta daisies. But I mean, you learn something new all of the time. Francesca, that's the best fertilizer. Yeah. No. My stepdads reseed and sometimes overwinter. Oh, that's nice. Your cosmos were awesome, G Mama Grows. Yeah, it seemed like this was the year for cosmos because I had cosmos on both sides, and it made my garden look a little wild and woolly. I mean, especially on my cottage-sized garden, what I always call my urban English-style cottage garden side. It was just so, but then remember we experienced that dry spell where it wasn't raining and it was hot. And it seemed like the cosmos really liked that dry, hot weather. They seem to have done very well with that. And so also, so when you think about growing for this year coming up 2023, we have to also be aware of the weather conditions. You know, like because in July, if we have those heat waves again, how are you going to handle that? And to prep and prepare ourselves for that time, knowing that climate change has come up and how that affects our gardens as well. Let's see, what else are you all saying? My best flowers were my best flowers with cilantro. They brought so many pollinators. Oh, that's nice. G Mama Grows. Beautiful. It is a lot of work, but wheelbarrowing to the garden from our barn, but it does pay off. Yes. You're talking about vegetables. I love repurposing it. Great point. Yeah. The vegetables. Now, vegetable gardening was another. We were very intentional here, people. Very intentional. We talked about vegetable gardening. We spent a lot of time talking about vegetable gardening, and I think this year it was just I just had a lot of produce. I actually grew a lot of produce, and I'm still eating my produce from the summer. I have so many pumpkins. I still got pumpkins and squash, and I had packed my tomatoes in the refrigerator, in the freezer, and up until this day, my husband made a beautiful fish dinner. Oh, it was so good. And he pulled the tomatoes from the freezer. We had fresh tomatoes in the sauce and the peppers. And then we had gotten some cabbage from a friend who actually was successful with cabbage. And so I had fresh cabbage and with some fish. Oh, my stewed fish. It was so, oh, the dinner was so good. That's probably why I'm happy right now, too, because my tummy's full with that dinner. Oh, it was so good. But the thing is that, and the pumpkin, it was so good, the harvest. Hey, don't hurt the harvest. How are you? So good that you joined us today. We're just reviewing and enjoying the successes that we've had in the garden. I know I haven't really gotten to the topic that I wanted to talk to you all about here too, but I do think that it's good for us to think about the good things that we've done and that we've grown in our gardens. So as we continue to start thinking about this, we're going to also look at the question, what didn't work? We're not going to talk about that today, what didn't work, but we need to think about what didn't work and what you'd like to change, because that's where journaling comes in. And that's the benefit of having a journal. You can get my journal, or you can get a notebook from the Dollar Tree, a Dollar Journal, a Dollar General, and keep notes. You can decorate it. and create your own cover and decide what you want to put in your own journal. But keep notes about what you want to see happening in your garden, because it does pay off. It really helps to pull in your thoughts, and you start to you start to think more intentionally. That's really a powerful word, intentional. Being intentional, it really helps you to be more intentional about what you're going to do with what and where you're going to put it. And when you go into the garden center, you're not just sidetracked by everything, but that you are able to be more direct, and you get what you really mean to have. G Mama says, yes, indeed, journaling has helped me tremendously. That's good, G Mama. Brampton says, I didn't do too good with the garden notes this year. That's okay. My book is on the way because I couldn't wait. Yay! Yay! Good for you. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. And that's nice, Thelma. Don't hurt the harvest. Brandon says hello. Rambo says hello. Yay. Yeah, however you want to put it together, it's a good thing. Um, so this year, I was thinking about this, how to have a succession of bloom, because along with our vegetables, we also need to think about that with our flowers. And really, each season, we want to be planting and growing. Like for spring, now spring coming up, with our vegetables, we want to have our lettuce, our kale, our cool spring weather crops. We're going to have to start thinking about them and seeding, and thinking about planting them and seeding them, and the winter bottle sowing. I was thinking about it. I said, I need to get me a bag of soil. I need to get myself, I've been collecting my bottles. My my family, they love the Mott's apple juice bottles that we get from Costco. So I've been collecting them just for that. But start thinking about that. So our winter sowing, or spring veggies that we want to get going, like the radishes and all of that stuff. And it's still, we still have some time, because by January, February, my Dollar Tree seeds, I got to go get my Dollar Tree seeds and the burpee seeds. They're still on sale. So I was even thinking that this week I can go and check them out and pick up a couple of more seeds with the 40% off. Because remember last time I went there intentionally for something else, and I ended up getting my Amarilla. By the way, look at this. Let me show you. The Amaryllis bulb is doing fantastic. Remember the Amaryllis that I talked to you all about? It's gonna flower. Look, that's a flower stalk. And that same bulb that I got for $5, here it has another stalk too. 2 flowers. So this one, even though it's a small bulb, it's going to give me 2 flowers. Isn't that fantastic? Do you see that? With the leaves there. Yeah. And then look at this. This is the other one. So I put them all together in here. I don't know if they're going to make it for Christmas, but definitely I will have it for January. Let me see if I can pull it back in there. Oh, there it goes. And they're all growing. They're all growing. I was so happy. And I see that this other one of them also has the flower head coming up, and the others has just leaves. But this has been just a wonderful thing to have too. Yeah, the Amaryllis. Yeah. Now I know I got distracted there, but anyway, so the points, I need to put my bare amaryllis bulbs in soil. They're getting stalks. Yes, put them in soil. Um, Aldi has so many amaryllis. Well, try it. It's something new. Try it. If you didn't, yeah, if you don't haven't tried it, try it. They were $5 when I bought them. I was so glad that I picked it up because then I looked in the brochure. They sent out a brochure, the place where I bought these. They're now $6.99. Could you believe it? And at the time they were $5. And I only picked up 3 of them, and I should have gotten the paper whites. And I was thinking about that, and when I saw, oh no. So now it's hard for me to even think about picking it up at $6.99. I'll wait till after Christmas when they go on sale again, and I'll get a couple of more of them for that nice price. Yankee Sister says, my grandson Amaryllis looks about that size. He's so excited! Yay! Yeah, that's something good to do with your children, right? Paper whites too. Yeah, they had the paper whites. I have to pick. So I need to go back and get that. Don't hurt the harvests. My mom had them all the time. They are beautiful. Yes. Do you know there's a what's the name? Garden Prince, a queen, Garden Queen. I think her name is Garden Queen. She's a YouTuber. I think her name is Garden Queen, and she buys the big bulbs, right? And she was showing her collection, and she said over the years, what she does is that she, when it blooms, she then takes it out during the summertime and lets it get as much energy back into the bulbs and lets the bulbs grow. And then at a certain time, she cuts the leaf. She puts it back into dormancy. There's a process anyway, and then she revives them again in say October or November, something like that, and then they bloom. So it's something that you can keep over time, and you could use it on your summer. Brampton, Rachel, you saved your amaryllis bulb, didn't you? Is it flowering now, Rachel? Rachel, is your amaryllis bulb flowering? Come on, tell me, help us. But anyway, it's something new to try and something different and something to get excited about for this time if you want blooms and color. And did I lose you all? Are you all still there? The paper whites are growing a little slower, said Yankee Sister. Francesca said, I saw someone had an amaryllis plant in their cart the other day and thought of you. Oh, okay, Francesca. Yes, yes. No, it's just sticking up. Little green bits. Okay. Like one, yes. Still here, said Yami. We're here. Okay, good. Yep, that's good. That's roll call. Are you all here? Anyway, we're gonna end soon, but let me get to the point of what this one was all about. All right. I wanted to talk to you all about adding more color, how to have succession of bloom, and definitely for the winter time, these winter months, the way that you can have and add more color. And you hear, Bev? That's good, honey. Add more color is to have amaryllis bulbs. That's one way of adding color. If it's not your outside garden, but into your homes, bringing color into your homes. But as we start to plan for 2023, how to have a succession of bloom. And this is what we want to be intentional about. How do we want to really work each of the different seasons and get the fullest production out of each of the seasons? So for spring, we want to make sure that we are working the spring vegetables, right? Like lettuce and kale and radishes and those things that can give us food right away. But also, we want to think about the flowers, what can give us beauty and feed our souls, right? Because the flowers feed our souls, the color, the beauty of nature feeds our souls, and it also feeds the bees, and it attracts the pollinators that will pollinate our vegetables so that we can get those tomatoes and pumpkins and so forth. So we want to shop in many seasons. So in the spring garden centers, they tend to sell colorful plants that are good for spring. And I think most people, they're so excited about spring that they end up having a really great spring garden, but then summer things start to peter out, and then and so forth and so forth. I remember Martha Stewart, when she first started gardening, she said she said that she was so excited about iris. So she bought bearded iris, peonies, lilac bushes. She bought everything for the spring. And then when the spring season was over in the summer, she had not planted anything for summer, so she had no summer color. And for fall, she had already spent all of her money in the budget that she had for the garden. So the next year, she realized that, so even if Martha Stewart even made that mistake, that she realized that she needed to plan for each of the different seasons to make sure that she had flowers in each of the different seasons. And then for summer planting would be our tomatoes, our peppers, and for as far as the vegetables are concerned. But for us in the summer would be our lilies, our zinnias, our echinacea, things like that. And then for fall color, we'd be thinking about our hibiscus or our hydrangeas and so forth. And so for each season, we want to start to plan. What do we want to see? Be intentional in your gardening. And one of the things that I would have, in using my journal, one of the things that I'm going to do differently with the next journal that I have is that I kind of put all of the information in the spring gardening, but my intention, what I had intended to do was for each of the sections, because I offer you the summer section, the autumn section, and the winter section, to actually put the plants that I want to see growing, blooming in that section of it, so that I'm utilizing the whole journal, through and through. So that's what makes this journal unique, because now for the summer section, I would write the plants. What plants do I want to see? What do I want the autumn garden to look like? What plants do I want to see in that garden space? And I think that's what I would do differently in utilizing my journal, which I did do pretty good with the summer, right? But even now with the planning, to really start to plan this succession of bloom, to really start to think about what vegetables do I want to plant for spring? What vegetables do I want to see producing for summer? What do I want to see coming up for fall that I need to plant? And then the same thing with the flowers, so that I'll have a good garden flowing, a good flow going. And even winter interests. So how can I get more arborvitaes and evergreens and so forth? Yeah, it's a lot, huh? But anyway, we had plenty of time to talk about it some more. But I wanted to talk about this because that's where the garden journal comes in, and it really helps. And also, I wanted to just be excited about my, just wanted to share my joy about the journal, that it's on Amazon, my sweeties. Yay! Go and check it out. You can order it. If you're going to need Christmas money, you can order it. Yes, Moments to Dream Again, the Intentional Garden Journal. I'm running out of time, but I have all these notes that I did not cover. But don't worry, we still have time. We have time to plan and grow together. Yay! What have you all been saying? I just been so excited. Oh my Jesus. Okay. I have to go back so far because I've been just talking away. So after we had roll call, you all started talking. G Mama Grows, your aloe plant is going to grow crazy. You're going to have so many. Woo, that's good. That's good. I need to do that. I need to get an aloe. I used to have a big, huge aloe in my office. And I gave it away because I didn't have any place to put it in my house here. But I said I need to get an aloe again. Deborah said, I need to increase my yield. I just went food shopping and was disheartened at the prices. Really, Deborah? Yes, that is a good point. Now to be intentional about growing food, right? And that is really good. Thank you for bringing that up. Because as I said, I really enjoyed the harvest that I had. And I'm glad that I brought the freezer that I have there that is so filled of zucchini that I cut up and I froze. And I need to transfer them from that fridge and put into the freezer and put into the main freezer so that we'll eat them. But I still have a lot of good food available. And this is December. So I just have to, and I believe that it will last me all the way into March when we start growing our kale and our other things, and they'll cross, right? The pumpkins will cross over and be there when I'm growing fresh greens, the mustard greens and the different seeds, mustard greens and other greens. What else? You guys have me so excited. Oh my goodness. Yes, so Deborah, that's a good goal. That's a good intentional goal to increase your yield. Francesca said, present. Thelma says, never been successful in the past keeping my amaryllis, but now that I am a seasoned gardener, I'll try again. Yes, Thelma, we're growing together. Thanks, don't hurt the harvest. I'm hoping for that. Yes. Oh, you're responding, G Mama, to the aloe. Yeah. Thank you for, and G Mama, that whole idea of using plants for medicinal purposes, that's another good thing with the herbal and the teas and so forth. That's something that we want to intentionally start to think about for this year coming up. Yeah, using our gardens to heal our bodies. Because as you can see, I've been coughing and cold and chest congestions, but I need to make sure that I'm drinking and eating healthy foods to build up our immune system. So that is a really good thing. I mean, for all of us to really start to think about that, growing those herbs and foods that will help to sustain our bodies. Nothing to lose, Yankee sister. Don't hurt the harvest. I have lettuce and tomatoes growing in my aero garden. What is an aerial garden? What is that? I'm going to have to find out what that is. Let me write that down. Don't hurt. I don't know much about that. Don't hurt the harvest. And also, Yami talked about that too. He'd started that kind of gardening. I'm gonna have to check that out. That sounds interesting. And you have them growing in your garden now? Wow, that's nice. Yankee Sister says, I'm here just typing slow and the laptop is lagging. Okay. Nip it in the Nip it in the bud and be ready to do some dirty work. What do you mean, Francesca? um, G Mama Gross says, that's how you do it, Yankee Sister. Don't hurt, I love my Aero Gardens. Yes, Yami was just talking about the Aero Gardens, so I'm gonna have to check that out. You you piqued my curiosity. G Mama grows, says Thelma. Yami, yes, they grow fast and they taste great in the winter when you can't get them from outside. Wow, we've got to learn something new there. Oh, wow. I still harvesting my outside garden. Yeah, me too. You know, they're still doing all right there. I left sunflowers and some other flower seeds out for the birds. They've almost picked them clean now. Okay, that's good. G Mama. Yankee Sisters Home says, that's awesome. I'm preparing for a winter storm here in Zone 5B. Wow. 5B, yeah, you're up there where it's cold. Mm-hmm. Yes. You're with our Canadian sister, Rachel. She's in 5B also. I'm here, says Deborah. I saved tons of sunflower seeds. You do, Thelma. That's nice. I had to fight the birds for the seeds off my pretty sunflower. Oh, Rachel. You know, I didn't grow a lot of sunflowers this year. I grew some, but I think from the lack of rain, it didn't rain that much, and they grew very small. I don't know about yours, but my sunflowers grew small. They weren't big and juicy like they used to be, big flowers. My friend will love this journal. Thank you, Yami. The birds don't play, they want them seeds. Brampton Garden. I've given Oreo a majority of the sunflower seeds. Oh, gee, mama. Yankee Sister says, don't hurt the harvest. We will have yucky weather too. 6A Connecticut. My garden is double hooped in plastic. I have 3 green stalks on my deck. Your hair looks great tonight. Oh, you like my hair? Thank you. It's just full. It's full. I put less stuff in it. Thank you. I just put a mesh bag over the flower head and they don't bother it. Okay. And don't hurt the harvesters. Yankee Sister, I had a greenhouse last year and we had a windstorm. It blew it down, but I haven't given up looking for a stronger one. That's good. Francesca, I feed the field mice well here with all my seeds from my overripe cucumbers and green beans. Oh wow, Francesca. Francesca is she's in the country, okay? She is rural, so, and she has a farm. So, and she's in Minnesota. So it's so different from us city dwellers, or and it's just a whole different way of gardening and everything. So it's more like farming. She's a real homesteader, and she's joined us here, our little country cottage people, with our little country garden corner lots. She's always glowing. Why are you feeding field mice, Francesca? Yeah. I don't think it's on purpose, G Mama. No, it's not on purpose. It's just that they live there too. Not intentionally, but I have hungry cats. Oh, good, good, good. Yeah, okay. Oh, Jesus. Yankee says, yes, Arrow Gardens are nice. I haven't had a calling to buy one yet. Okay, says Yami. I notice them when more some of the straw around when I do some weeding. Okay. Francesca, I need your cats for the wild rabbits here. Says Sonia. Sonia, Francesca, you both can get together on that one. My daughter had a wild rabbit. She caught it as a pet for a long time. G Mama, net cups and mason jars work just fine. Yami, you're welcome. Beverly says, my sunflowers were small too. Francesca, we are zone 3. Oh my God, Francesca, that's cold. Oh, where are you? Minnesota is a whopping 11 below today. Oh, burn. And Rachel says, my grandparents were from Minnesota, but they moved to Alaska. Wow. I'll catch y'all later. Gotta run. It's been fun. Well, we're about to end now because I'm running out of time too. So let's all end. Say goodbye to everybody. It was wonderful. Um, See you around. Yes. Grow, 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 grow together. Bye, G Mama grows. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. That's right, in Catherine's garden and home. Uh-huh. A grow, grow, G Mama. A grow, grow, Rachel. A grow, grow, Beverly and grow, Francesca. Grow, 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 grow together, Rambo. Grow, 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 grow together, Sonia. Grow, 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 grow together, darling. Grow, grow, yeah, me. Grow, 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 grow together. Don't hurt the dirt. Don't hurt the, what is it? Did I say it right? Don't hurt the harvest. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. Who did I miss? Did I miss somebody? Grow, 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 grow together. Grass, winds, garden, and home. Did I say Rachel? Grow. Rachel, grow, grow. Oh, grow, grow, Thelma. Grow, grow, Yankee Sister Homestead. Grow, 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 grow. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, grow, Deborah. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, grow, yeah, me. Grow, grow, Sonia. Grow, 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 grow together. In Catherine's garden and home. That's right. Oh, grow, grow, grow together. In Catherine's garden and home. Uh-huh. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. Oh, yes. You guys made me so happy. Merry Christmas. Yes. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. Oh, yes. Have a wonderful time, everybody. You see my Christmas tree? It's still lit. It's doing well. Yes. And we're enjoying the holidays and all of the other holidays. Those who are Jewish, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa to come, happy everything. Just be happy, people. Joy to the world. Joy to the world. Beverly, joy to the world. Is your tree? Yes, it's real. Yes, joy to the world. 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 Yeah, it's not an artificial tree. It's a real tree. that's been cut down. Yeah, yeah. Oh, happy birthday to me. Oh, yes. Everybody, it's Thelma's birthday. Happy birthday, Thelma. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Thelma, Yankee sister home. Happy birthday to Thelma. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. We love you so. Yay! Happy birthday. Don't leave without saying happy birthday to Thelma, Yankee Sister Homestead. And thank you all. If you haven't given me a like, make sure that you give me a like. Yes, Beverly. She's our girl, Yankee Sister. Come on. Make sure that you give me a like and share this with others. And go and check me out on Amazon. Check out the book on Amazon, right? And just have a wonderful evening. I just love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Peace and love, everyone, and Merry Christmas to everyone. And see you on next Wednesday. And just enjoy your life and have a good rest of the weekend. Have a Merry Christmas. Yeah, because Christmas is Sunday. So I will see you after Christmas. And we'll have more to talk about then. So have a wonderful Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. And see you soon. Thank you, Miss Catherine, for your beautiful Christmas card. Oh, you're welcome, Sonia. Yeah. All right. So for those of you who would like some pumpkin seeds, the pumpkin seeds are still available. Just go to the website, Catherine's Garden Home LWS, and send me your address, and I will mail you out some of my pumpkin seeds. So that is still available. Yes, except you and Catherine. What? Be blessed, everyone. Thank you, Miss Catherine. Yes. Yes. See you tomorrow. Love you all. Peace and love, everyone. Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. All right. I didn't even think about it that way. I'm thinking that we still have another Wednesday. We don't. Darlene Brown, joy to the world. Hey, Darlene. Joy to the world. Joy to the world. Joy, 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 joy. Joy to the world. Joy, 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 joy. All right. Well, you guys, I'll see you all. Bye. See you soon. Bye.